Hello YouTube, this is Engineer Pad 5290 coming to you live with just some facts and figures on some locomotives. As I explained in one of the announcements, I recently caught a CONRAIL Norfolk Southern SD60 standard cab. I asked a question on Facebook, how many SD60 locomotives did CONRAIL purchase? They purchased a total of 28 standard cab SD60s. They purchased 3 demo units in 1985 and 25 more in 1989. 6708 was built in 1989, so it was one of the 25 that were purchased in 1989. They also bought 75 SD60Ms and 80 SD60Is. Then I asked how many locomotive SD60s did NS and CSX purchase. NS purchased 151 of these units. 6550 through 6700. CSX only purchased 10 of these, numbers 8700 through 8709. 8790 was one of a CONRAIL demonstrator that went to NS and then was later sold to CSX, and I happened to see that. It was, I believe, Valentine's Day of 2015 is when I caught that, so the video is almost 2 years old. But it's been up on YouTube for about a year. So, these SD60s are getting hard to find, especially on NS, because so many of them have been rebuilt. The SD60E program is pretty much done. I think they're going to do just maybe a few more, and then they're going to be finished with it, because they're trying to concentrate more on the SD90s and all the other products that are out there. I don't know about CSX. CN still has a lot of them. Canadian Pacific has quite a handful of those, and SD60Ms from Sioux Line, and New York Susquehanna Railroad has a few SD60s, and there was another company. Union Pacific has plenty. So I'm just wondering how many SD60s CP and UP have on their rosters right now. And same for New York Susquehanna. If anybody knows how many SD60s are on CN, CP, New York Susquehanna, or Union Pacific, please leave me comments in the description box. I'd like to see how many are still active on these railroads. I know CSX only ordered 10. I don't know what they're going to do with those. But take pictures of a lot of this stuff while you can, because eventually they're going to be retired and or rebuilt. So that's all the fun facts and figures I had. I had this little thing going on Facebook here for a minute, try to get some updates about it. But out of the SD60s roster on Norfolk Southern, there's only 15 ex-CONRAILs. A buddy of mine shot me a text on it, and I appreciate him giving me the information. But there was one of 15 ex-CONRAIL 60s that are on Norfolk Southern. So I happen to see a rare unit. It's a rare piece. But the classic, I like the SD60E cab. It's pretty nice. I like the wide version and with the little eyebrow on top of the cab. That looks sweet. But I tell you one thing, it does not beat the classic Emd Sd60 standard cab. It just does not beat it. The SD60 standard cab and all the standard cabs Emd produced are classics. The high hoods, classics. The only rebuilds I just don't really like are the NS-8.5s. I don't like the way those load. They're ugly pieces of junk. And the CSX SD40-3s. I like the fact that it is wide, but to me it just looks like a cardboard box on a locomotive. To me it's just odd, but I love the SD70 HCU rebuilds. Those have come out gorgeous. The AC44C6Ms, I do have an update on that. That is in another video. And I'm going to wait. I'm not going to say anything about it, but it's in the other video. Those have turned out nice for Norfolk Southern. And there was another one, too, that I was thinking about, too. But all the Admiral cabs on NS for all the 40-2s that they've rebuilt, they look good in the eco projects that they're doing right now. So, I just wanted to put out this little video about facts and figures on the 60s. And just some of the facts out there. So, anyway, that concludes this video. I'm Engineer Pat, and I will see you next time.